Welcome to the fourth Jing, or the fourth view and do, the Jing for the fourth view and do. This is on summary, paraphrase, and quoting. So there's three parts to this. I'd like you to read this paraphrasing part and the 6 steps to effective paraphrasing and the summarizing section here, and then read this quotation and go to this link. This is an example of the two kinds of ways you can integrate sources. You need to use a signal phrase and a supporting comment. And so look through these two examples. This is what I'm looking for when you do your papers. So after you've looked at those three things, this is what I want you to do. So open a word processing document, go to your paper and select a section where you have written or where you might use either a summary, paraphrase, or integrating direct quote of a source. You have to find one of each, or you have to write one of each. Probably what you're going to have to do is to find a place where you've used a source and summarize it or paraphrase it or use a direct quote from it, and then find another source and either paraphrase, summarize, or use a direct quote, and then find a third quote or a third source that you use and summarize, paraphrase, or quote it. So for the first source, you might summarize it. For the second source, you might paraphrase it. And for the third source, you might use a direct quotation and integrate it into your paper. So for the direct quotation, I like to see the material around the quote so that I can understand how the direct quotation is integrated. And if you don't understand how to do that, go back to look at this link here, this integrating sources link. Okay, so write one of each, do what the view section above asks you to do for each of these items, and place them into the document. Make sure to cite them and label each one, summary, paraphrase, and using quotations, and post them to the Dropbox. View and do 4. Okay, so this is one of the most important parts of writing your paper, to use the sources correctly. And after you do this view and do, I'd like you to go through your paper and make sure that you have done these sorts of things, that you've summarized quotes and that you've paraphrased quotes and that you've used them, use the direct quotes like I indicate here. Usually in your paper you want to use few direct quotes and more summarizing and more paraphrasing of quotations. But you have to cite each one of these because it's someone else's information. Okay? All right, thanks.